Good evening, and thanks for joining us this Sunday night. And you have the whole family.
Hey, Bo.
Bo decided that
Say hello to
he
everybody.
wanted to be close to us, so we've got the Bo.
We are coming to you from the RV tonight, and if our light is a little soft, if we turn it on, we have these spotlights on us.
Woo.
And it looks like, where are they?
Top
Let's see.
left.
Top left. It looks like.
See,
Well, that's not bad.
It's not.
We'll leave it on. Jennifer's got a little glow about her, but
So do you.
But that's because
It's
she's
just
so angelic.
Right up here.
Hey, it seems like for the last week, we have been doing nothing but running away from storms.
Wind, snow,
blizzards,
freezing rain.
It started a week ago today in Michigan's Upper Peninsula when we finished our winter camp up, and we got out at like 6 a.m. and we're rushing back across the Mackinac Bridge before a blizzard hit, which it did.
Because you never know when they're going to close the bridge.
So that was crazy. And then we just we're now in Florida. I don't think we told them we're coming to you from near Tampa, Florida.
Tomorrow, Tampa.
Yeah, we're just outside of Tampa, and we took off Friday. Took off Friday from Michigan for Tampa. We had Kentucky Horse Park near Lexington, one of our favorite camping spots.
And last night, Perry, Georgia.
But between Lexington and Perry, we had Winter Storm Izzy bearing down on us, and particularly forecast to dump some snow and freezing rain on Atlanta. Now, Atlanta on a good day is a bad place for traffic, but with rain, ice, or snow, it is gridlock. So we got up yesterday I got up at like 10 to 6. It's 5:45, 5:50, and we drove all the way down from Lexington, Kentucky to Perry, Georgia, and then we drove from Perry today, and we're tired.
The bummer part was that since our oldest son and his family moved from Albany, Georgia, up to Tennessee, we don't go down I-75 that much anymore, and I had been so looking forward to visiting our two grandsons and their girlfriends just by Kennesaw, and we couldn't because we didn't feel it was wise. We thought we had to get out of town.
And if you follow us on Facebook, you realize we had a little incident on I-75.
I'm so glad that Mike was driving.
Yeah, it was a truck had kicked off. And this is the kind of thing that's totally, you can't do anything about this. Kicked off a chunk of concrete about like that.
So I guess don't follow trucks.
Well, we weren't. There were 3 other vehicles in front of us in the truck. And I saw the truck, on this, it was right where the cement kind of hits the shoulder. And I saw it kick up from the truck. It bounced and hit a pickup truck in front of us, took out its right tire, just slashed it. Then it hit I don't know what kind of car it was, right directly behind us, a sedan, elderly couple in it, and it took out 2 of their tires. And then there was a woman in a BMW that was right in front of us, and it took out her oil pan, and just oil spewed all over the freeway. And it bounced. I saw it, it all happened in 1.2 seconds, and there's nowhere to go. There's traffic in every lane. And it hit the right front of ours, cracked a little bit of the plastic, the lower bumper. Nothing serious, but we're gonna have to get it fixed. And I thought that was it until I put down our levelers, and it hit one of our levelers and bent it forward. So it's not serious. The leveler still works. It's just it's on an angle, and we gotta somehow get somebody in there to fix it. But it could have been much worse damage than ours.
So much worse.
And nobody was hurt. 3 cars had to get towed away. We were able to drive, but man, I tell you all that. Well, you got to keep both your hands on the wheel. Don't
Don't be
text and
looking
drive.
down. Don't be looking around.
I mean, this happened so fast, and thank the Lord we had some angels with us, and nobody got hurt. But so that was our adventure coming down. Now we're tired, and we're heading to Tampa for the Tampa RV SuperShow, and we'll be spending most of the week there. And this is the big show, the big shoe, as they say. Thousands of people, 100,000 people expected to attend over the next week. And Mr. Bo, he will be with us, and we'll see how that all goes with Bo. I don't know.
Well, if I have my way, he will not be walking around the grounds with us. It'll be too hot for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Bo just came from being up in the snow and 0 degrees.
And look at this
his
fur
name
he's
is
got.
Norwegian.
It's like 2 feet at 2 inches of
2
fur.
feet.
Yeah, feels it.
Norwegian.
Elk hound.
Not a Florida elk hound.
Okay. So, hey, thanks to Chris Cowley over on YouTube, who is keeping things going there. Phyllis is not with us tonight. She is also down in Florida. I think she's with family tonight, and we'll see her at the show, and she'll be putting a lot of social media from the Tampa RV show, and you can follow that if you follow us on social media. So we do have a couple of announcements, and then we'll get to the questions and all of that stuff. But first of all,
we have to give away those Waggle pet monitors.
This is our latest giveaway. It ended Sunday, and we had 2 winners.
And the first one is?
This is for the Waggle Pet Monitor 4G. Mine is right up there. Nobody ever says show it to me. It is right. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where is it? I can't find it. It's over up there, right above that picture is the Waggle Pet Monitor. And it is what we use to keep track of the temperature inside the RV for Bo. And the winner of that is DD from Bisbee, Arizona. So congratulations, DD. And then we also gave away a Waggle cam. And who won that one?
Shirley from Mobile, Alabama.
Congratulations to Shirley and DD. Both have been notified. And we will have another sweepstakes and a giveaway coming up if not next week, shortly thereafter. So stay with us there. And the other thing we want to announce, I know a lot of you are going to the Tampa RV SuperShow, and we now have 3 different appearances that we're going to make. And we want to, first of all, tell you they will be in the description of this video when you go to YouTube, the RV Lifestyle channel on YouTube. If you go there, and look at the description for Ask Us Anything for tonight, and we'll put the schedule of our appearances there. But just in case you don't know how to find that, the first one is Wednesday,
January 19th, 3 to 5 p.m. at Battleborn.
Battleborn Batteries. They will be in booth A69, and we'll be hanging out there from about 3 o'clock on Wednesday, which is the first public day of the show. On Thursday, we have 2 appearances that we're going to do. And the first one
is from 11 to 1 at RV Life.
At the RV Life display, all those guys that make the RV Trip Wizard and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we'll be hanging out, and they are in 2 booths right next to each other. So lots of room, booths B231 and B232. And then our second of 3 appearances will also be Thursday. And that'll be after 2 o'clock, and we will be in the covered pavilion area. Some people call it the beer pavilion.
You could call it the picnic area.
Yeah, they should call it the picnic area. But
well, they sell beer there.
They do. They do. Yes, they do. And we'll be there I'll need one about Thursday at 2 to 4. I'll need one. So come and meet us there. We'll just find a spot. You'll see us all hanging out there on Thursday. So there's 3 different appearances at the show. And you'll probably see us wandering about, doing videos and working on interviews and stuff. But we do have those 3 appearances. So if you have questions on any of that stuff, just post it in the comments below. Let's start off. The first one on tonight was our friend Linda Ward.
She has a comment. We managed to exercise the generator, and I made scones in the micro convection oven. We hope to go somewhere soon. Sick family members are keeping us here. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Linda.
So many people sick.
Everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Every other person is sick, I think.
Yeah. It's hopefully going to peak soon. But
we all were separated for so long, and now people are back to normal, and there's all the flus and colds, and plus the dread disease. It's all out there.
And Linda, we really like scones. Consider this a hint. Consider this a hint. Sharon Fields is 28 degrees, light snow Beaver Creek, Ohio. Anna Berry.
-2 Celsius here while waiting for Izzy on the north shore of Lake Erie.
Anna is from Canada, and Anna, we're down. When we crossed into Florida today, we stopped at the First Welcome Center. And what's the sign you saw?
It was welcoming everybody from Canada.
Welcome back, Canadians.
Did you put it on here?
I didn't put it on here. I'll put it on our podcast because I didn't think I had time to get it on here.
I got out there and I took that picture.
Yeah, a Jennifer photo. I'll have to give you a credit for it.
Gotta give me a credit.
Okay, I just did.
Credit where credit's due.
Speaking of which, credits for Credit View. Last week, we had a question that required both of us to do some fast math, and Jennifer.
I won.
Jennifer won. Yeah. Jennifer was right. It was a 27-year-old?
27-year-old.
And I kept saying it was a 17. And all of you were on there saying, Jennifer's right. Jennifer's right. Yes.
Okay. Unless you host one of these things, I know, to me, it's not brain surgery. And you could all figure out that was a little older than 17. It was 27. And I know how when you do these things,
they think all we're doing is talking, but we've got notes and we've got stuff on the side.
I could not do what you do. Because
I obviously didn't do it very well because I missed that one.
Hey, you never believed in math.
So
that's why they have.
That's why they have and Google. We don't need to even go to school. We have Google.
It's awful with raising kids.
So I tell them that he gets really mad, and I don't. The kids know I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I think. But here's the rule. If there's ever an issue and the two of us have two different opinions, Jennifer's always right.
That's why you've been married so long?
That's why I've been married so long. So there you go. All right. Donna checks in from Scottsdale, Arizona.
It's 70 degrees at 4:37.
It was 61 here. That was a high.
Yeah, it's 57 right now.
Izzy has brought in a bunch of cold air in Florida. Yes. What is it now?
57.
57.
My watch.
57 outside. We've got windows open and it's very warm. But it's going to be cool for a couple of days, but then that's good. Hey, our friend Renee Harwani. Wait a minute, I got Donna. Yep. Hi, Donna. Renee Harwani. Look where they are.
Yeah. Wesley Chapel, Florida. We're so glad you arrived safely. We look forward to seeing you Thursday. This is our first winter as snowbirds and our travel trailer.
Wow.
Not a bad life.
So they're going to be at the show, and we look forward to seeing them. We used to do a lot of bike riding with them, cross-state bike rides, and that was always fun. And others of you checking in from all over the place in Knoxville. We just went through there yesterday.
And a light dusting of snow. As long as there's no ice.
Eric Miller. Ooh.
Camping in the snowstorm in Southwest Ohio in our Unity twin bed. Still learning, but love it. I'm so happy that you love it.
And Ron Wujaka.
Upstate New York, 22 degrees out there tonight.
Wow. And even Chris Cowley is noticing the effects of Izzy.
Yeah, Chris finally got snow the other day. First snow I've seen all year. Gone in 2 days. Now we are in for freezing rain. That's the pits. Everything is icy. It's pretty to look at as long as you don't have to go out there in it and you got your food. And
all right, since I'm doing all this moderation by myself tonight and still trying to talk with Jennifer, I need your help. And if it's really important tonight, you put question in caps at the start of your message or your question so I can try and pick those off as we go through. In advance, I apologize if I have missed some. We do the best we can. We try and pick them. Sometimes we only have a millisecond to choose them, but we will try and do really well. All right. First question. And again, put question or comment on it so we can kind of know what they are.
Okay.
From Tony.
What is your opinion of extended warranties such as Good Sam's?
Well, if you're buying a used RV and you can get an extended warranty, by all means, I'm for them. I'm not sure that I would recommend an extended warranty on a new one. Understand that dealers make all their money selling you those things.
It's the same thing as a car. So if you buy them for a car.
Yeah. Would you buy them for your car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they'll give you all these things and they'll pull out, the average cost is this and it's not covered. But think about this. On your RV, the engine is covered if you have a motorized vehicle. The manufacturer covers the frame of most of the towables or the motorized vehicles. all the appliances, they're covered by their own warranties. Yes, they do expire and they wear out, but balance the cost of that extended warranty. And when they try and run it in with your financing, if you're financing it, there goes your interest. You're paying extra money just to do that. I'm not a big fan of them. We don't buy them. Let me just tell you that right out of the back. We don't buy them.
You know, maybe we should. Like, I hate it. You buy an electric fry pan and they want you to buy a warranty on it. I guess washers and dryers, you probably should, they tell me. But there's so many things out there. Everybody's got a warranty on everything instead of it being quality.
And it's just recently in the last 10, 15 years. And I know when that first started, I started saying to them, well, thank you for telling me that, because obviously the product is not reliable enough that I have to buy an extended warranty. I'm not buying it. And I kind of still feel that way. And I know.
I try to buy things made in the States as much as possible, or I've got a couple other countries that I'm comfortable buying from.
Tony, one place I would recommend that you check if you really think that that's something you need is wholesale warranties. And I think they are listed in our partners page. They will give you a pretty good price. They shop it around. They come across the best price. And almost always it's way better than the price that you'll get from a dealer. So check them out there in our partners page. But personally, we don't get them. Hey, our friend Kathy across the state up in the Panhandle, that's where we keep the RV when we're at our condo.
We keep our car.
And we keep, we keep our car. No, we keep
Sometimes
the RV.
We keep the RV there too.
Yeah, because we're going to go get our car next weekend when we're there. We're going to probably, I don't know what we'll do with the RV. Hi, Kathy and Les.
Kathy, thank you. It's been a long time since we've been here. We look forward to seeing you guys.
We'll be there next weekend. And Kurt.
I am living in an apartment and I want to be a full-timer in an RV. What are the steps I need to take? What is my first step? Kurt, I wonder what your job is. I wonder where you work. Can
Your
you work
first
from
step,
home?
Kurt,
Are you retired?
Is to research it. There is so much you need to know. We can't even begin to talk about it. What kind of an RV? How much is your budget? What can you get for that budget? Where are you going to stay? How are you going to afford it? How are you going to work? So you need to do that work, that homework yourself, and then you can zoom in with some more specific things.
How small or how big? How much space do you need to live in? Does it have to be new? Does it have to be old?
Why do you want a full-time? Is it, I mean, are you going to work?
I got to tell you, it's getting more and more expensive out there to rent a spot.
Oh my gosh.
Those boondocking spots aren't as prevalent as they used to be.
And they're harder to find.
Last night, what was it, $50?
Last night was $50. We're $50 tonight. And yes, we got in a spot into a campground in Florida.
Last spot they had.
Last spot they had only for one night, $50, 52 with tax. And
didn't
they
get a
said
discount with Good Sam?
I got a good discount with Good Sam, $52. And my next door, if I could open this window, if it was light out, I'd show you. My next door neighbor's 10 feet away. My next door neighbor behind me, she's got a blinking red ground cover with blinking lights around the edge of it. And that is on my lot, my part of the lot.
Doesn't matter, only
I don't
night.
care. Yeah, I don't
You
care.
don't care.
The guys behind me, I could, if I could open the back of this door and reach my hand out, I could touch the front of their bumper. And
it's only for one night. And a lot of people love that because this is a community with a lot of retired folks. They got a pool table. They have euchre night, line dancing. They got things going on.
A lot of them are seasonal. They rent these places and stay all year
and it's
long.
all good. It's all just what you're looking for.
Yep. All right. A question from Eric Phillips.
You mentioned that you have to use antifreeze for the drains when winter camping, but how do you take a shower? Don't.
You don't. It's not in your RV when you're winterized.
So if you need a shower, you can kind of sponge off, or like in the hospital, sponge off a little bit, or you can check with local cabins or motels, whatever. And a lot of times for a few dollars, they have a room or they have a spot where you can pay them $5 and they'll let you take a shower.
Other people belong to like a national health chain.
Yes.
Like Anytime Fitness or something, and they have showers and you use those. Hey, I've got big news though. One of the things that we did yesterday, as soon as we got to Perry, Georgia, and below that freezing line, is we
de-winterized.
We de-winterized. I timed the whole process, and that was trying to remember what valve I had to keep open for the hot water heater, which I actually figured it out. It took about 5 minutes to de-winterize. Now, we'll probably have to winterize again mid-February. We're going to our property in Tennessee in early February, I think. We got some stuff being done there. And then I think we're going to go back to Michigan for taxes and all that stuff.
Yeah, we don't have our act together.
And then come back south again. So we'll probably have to, unless I find a place, another solution, we'll probably have to winterize it. But it's easy to winterize. But we are de-winterized now, and all day long, running water, we can flush the toilet.
Right.
Our shower works, the hot water heater is so great.
It is great. You take it for granted.
Denise Harrington.
Favorite Michigan State Forest to camp at? I leave that to you, sir.
All right, number 1, Pigeon River State Forest, State Wilderness Area.
Oh, our daughter's going to be so mad. That's her favorite spot.
Yeah, my daughter says don't tell people about it. There's too many people going there, but not really. It's a huge area. Elk. Especially if you go in the fall, you hear the elk bugling. It's awesome. That's our top face. There's a video on the YouTube channel about it. And in the UP,
Upper Peninsula.
In the UP, Hiawatha National Forest. Love that. Just love it all. In fact, the whole UP is national forest. So head on over there and you can find a ton of them. So let's see. I'm looking here for more questions. See, this is what Phyllis does so well every time.
And I can't see that far, so you're on your own, fella.
Somebody says, I think your connection is a bit unstable. The video pauses periodically. Well, I can't do anything about it. It's because we're in this. Everybody's like 10 feet from us. There's 325 people here in this park that we're in. 325 spots. So there's probably 700 people. They're all probably on the internet watching
movies,
streaming stuff,
doing whatever.
So if you're hearing me at all, it's
a miracle.
It is a miracle. But thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Keep letting us know, because if I'm talking to the wind, you'll
save your voice.
I'll save my voice. Wendy Wolf.
Okay, how do we find dog parks as we travel?
Two ways. The simplest way, and this is true. I mean, I could give you apps, and I will. There's Fido, there's dogfriendly.com. Those are all great apps.
Hey Siri?
Huh?
Hey Siri?
Yeah. Let's just try it. If this works, I'll probably kill my connection.
Oh, don't
Hey
try
Siri, where's the nearest dog park? Okay. Now Siri's not going to work. Okay, can you see that? That is a whole list. There's the Lake Paniscoffee Dog Park, 11 miles away. Dudley Canine Park, 16 miles away. The City of Wildwood Dog Park, 20 miles away. Hernando County's Dog Park, Doggy Do Run Run. That's how I find dog parks.
Bo wants to go to Doggy Do Run
Run to Do Run. So,
Bo, you want to go there?
All these people that spend hundreds of thousands of dollars making these apps. That's how I find most everything now. Campgrounds, dog parks. But if you want to find an app, Fido is one app, and the other one is Dog Friendly. And Dog Friendly has more things. It has restaurants that'll let you have a dog eat out on the patio and stuff like that, and hotel rooms.
Dogs don't like sitting in the car.
The quick and dirty way is to ask Siri or Alexa or Google or Android or whatever your note is. All right, the video skips around, but it's coming along, and that's good. All right, I'm looking for questions. Here's one. Fine. This is hard work trying to find questions and talk. Val Harris.
Okay, I'm sending my RV in this Tuesday for its 90-day service checkup. My question is there something I should have them check or service that I may not think of to ask as a newbie RVer? 90-day service checkup.
See what they tell you, first of all.
How about the audience? Anybody think of anything? 90 days?
Well,
that isn't much time. I don't know how much you used it.
Yeah. Does everything work the way it should, Val? 90 days, you should go out and walk around it before you take it in there and make sure that everything looks good. The walls, the lamination or the coverings are all still secure, and that everything flushes, your plumbing works, your electricity works. Make sure, most importantly, that after 90 days, you now know how to work everything in it.
Yeah.
And if not,
look over it slowly, open and shut the cabinet doors a couple times. If you haven't taken a shower and you have a shower, turn it on, take a look at it.
Yeah. And then see what they say. But after 90 days, it shouldn't be much, really. Yeah. Right. Sharon Childress.
We are coming to Florida in April, finding places to stay so far, have not attempted a reservation on a weekend. Maybe staying at the
Walmart.
The Walmart.
Yeah, Sharon, you might. We got in for a night. It's a little easier then. You're coming a little late to the party.
Sunday night.
And the guy who directed us through the maze of this massive park that we're in tonight, you were talking to him, and what did he tell you about trying to find a place to stay? And
he said it's not just this park; all the parks they're just booked. Everything's booked.
And this is true across the country, even for this summer in popular areas. You can't get in most places that you think you can. Now there's always county parks, and we've been talking a lot some different techniques to use, but it's really hard.
You can find a place.
Yeah,
you just got to work a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to put you in charge if you're that optimistic.
I can find a place.
P&A van life.
Can you share your experience about cooking while boondocking? What do you like to eat? What do you like to cook? Do you prep one meal at a time or multiple? How often do you buy food? Like this trip, I brought along 7.
Now we're not boondocking.
7 suppers.
But yep.
So that we don't have to
But
cook.
this is true of almost when we're boondocking too. You try and do this.
I try to prep at home. Like I made one dish that I make often. It makes 3 servings. So I put in containers.
What was it? She wants to know.
Oh, it was just this chicken casserole dish
that
I made.
People,
Michael,
they're going to ask for the recipe.
You've already given the recipe once a long time ago.
For the chicken biscuit?
You did. When we were in the condo once, they wanted to know what we had for dinner, and I said, and then we found it.
I bet. Okay. I'll go say, watch and see. You just watch those comments. They're always like, well, what's the recipe? But it's awesome. It's like chicken in a casserole, and it has biscuits on top. One of my favorites. You made that, it'll feed us 3 nights, right?
Right. And like this trip, a comfort food, because I love scalloped potatoes and ham. I made a big dish of that and divided it up in little containers. So we had 3 meals of that. I think I brought 1 or 2 with us and left 1 at my freezer at home, because when I get home, I don't want to be harried. I don't want to buy a pizza when we get home. I don't want to buy that junk food.
Yeah. Jessica, what do you use to cook?
Well, I've whatever I can make at home. A lot of times we grill out, but then it's still a pain because I wash the grill and get that so it's not stinky. And my propane, I'm very comfortable with the propane.
We prefer propane actually.
Yeah. Because
I
don't have to worry about power, especially if you're boondocking. If I have propane, I can use that. In fact, I keep saying to you, you need to go back to I don't drink coffee, a little percolator.
Yeah, and run another campfire. Yeah, I just picked up. I've been doing. You've all seen this little, like a poor man's French press. They don't even make it anymore. The one I have, and I've had it for years. And I just picked up a new single cup Keurig cup.
And it's much larger than I thought it was going to be. And now
this wide.
Now we got issues with my not wanting it permanently attached to my couple of inches of countertop.
We're working this out.
We're working on it.
But whatever you want.
Any marriage counselors?
Yeah.
I'm ready to have you go back to a little percolator.
Tang. Okay. I would do that. I think that'd be kind of fun. I like the sound of a percolator. It'll wake you up in the morning. Maybe I'll get you up. Tang fish.
Do you de-winterizing using blowout or antifreeze method? I do blowout and antifreeze only in drains.
I think you're talking about winterizing because you don't need to do the blowout.
De-winterizing. When you de-winterize, you don't have to
blow
anything out.
No, but when you winterize it, you blow it out.
Then you do.
I do. It's not. I don't think it's really necessary. I really don't. I've done it when I take it into if my RV is going in for some warranty work or some repairs or some mods, I will have them and it's time to winterize. I'll have them do it, and they use a blowout method. I've done it without the blowout. Guess if you've emptied all of your tanks and emptied all of your spigots and turned them all on until they're out, there's not enough water in there to freeze or break a line. It's just an extra thing in case you didn't get all the water out. So don't worry about it. It's not important. I've done it both ways. Either way works. When I winterize now, when we go back north, I will not blow it out. I will just basically empty everything and suck some antifreeze in the plumbing system, and that's it. And that's all I'll need to do. And if it doesn't work, I'll tell you where I screwed up, but I think I'll be okay.
Bo says it's much too hot.
Bo is very hot. Bo, you want to say anything? No.
I have a dog friend now to travel with me. Parrot and a dog now. Do I put dog in kennel when driving or let loose like Bo? That is your call.
Yeah,
Because if you got in an accident, your dog will get bounced around like a ping pong ball. I don't want to put Bo in a
If you're just starting, I'd put him in a kennel, soft kennel. Put him in a soft kennel. If he's a small,
can they see out the window?
Yeah, make sure they can see out the window. But if you're just starting, you can train them. Hey, Paul Pedersen, where are you at? We're near you, Paul. I'm not going to go any further than that. And we're near you. So hi, I'll honk the horn. You could probably hear us. But we're keeping quiet. It's too crowded here. So we're not too far from you. All right, looking for questions, and I'm skipping through there.
I hope you're doing a good job here.
I'm not Phyllis. Phyllis catches them all. I'm just looking here, and I'm looking at questions without even reading them, so we're going to get in trouble with it. Larry Whitesall.
Whatever happened to Camp Skunk? We haven't heard from him for a while. Is he okay? I believe he's okay.
Yeah, I see him posting on Facebook every now and then. But, he's kind of in that unique road trek only group side of stuff. And he kind of talks about that brand more than anything else. And we've kind of are, about all RVs. But I think he's fine. I see him. He's still tinkering around. He's still this expert. He's still boondocking, living off the grid.
I think he kind of likes Oregon over that way.
Oregon and the coast. And I think he spends his winters in Florida up until February or so. And then he takes off for out west. So that's it. Jennifer, what's the recipe?
Oh, okay.
No, you don't have to do it.
Well, it's 2 cups of pre-cooked chicken.
They're not writing this down. They're just giving us grief.
They're giving me grief.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Marion Deemert.
Have you seen the new leisure travel van Sprinter with twin beds in the back? Looks amazing. It is amazing. I really like that. What I like about it is that in what we have, because we have the garage, we have 2 steps.
And we're not on the Sprinter. We're on the Ford.
We're on the Ford chassis. Here. We're in the Wonder, and those 2 steps. I have missed the steps once, and almost fell. You've almost fallen once, and now I'm hoping I'm brighter, and I'm not going to do that. But I had a little bit of a paranoia about the middle of the night. I tried to wake up good and say there's 2 steps. But that's the only thing. And with that one, there aren't any steps.
With the Sprinter, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, I really like the Sprinter. I mean, I love the Transit, but and I know some of the Transits you can tow. This particular configuration, I can't because it has that big garage, and we really want we want to go back, I think, to a Sprinter. That'll be our next RV probably.
I mean, the garage is wonderful. There's a lot of storage room in that garage. It's what do you want?
Yeah. It's gonna be tough because I have this
junk.
We really do like this RV, but I like the Sprinter.
I think the twin beds. It's extremely comfortable.
Yeah, but it takes forever to get. And we've been talking for a long time with them about it. But we'll let you know if we hear anything or whatever we decide. And we're looking forward to doing some shopping at the show. Right, Don Setow.
Okay, plates, cups, and utensils. Do you use disposable plastic or plastic-like or regular stuff with stuff to protect it in storage? I use plastic or the ceramic, the cheap, stuff like that. I like real dishes. I do. That's just me. I like real silverware. I try not to use plastic. I try to use real dishes. It doesn't take much to wipe down and wash.
Bo is like panting. And he's like shaking the whole bed. Yeah, it is hot. He's not going to forgive us for this.
He's not going to do well in Florida.
He loved the UP, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
We were thinking about trying to find a rover to watch him so we could work at the show.
We got Shirley out there.
Shirley can't do it. She's too far away. Here's a question from Val. And this is about what you were talking about, the woman that has her unit going in for a 90-day inspection.
Okay. She's from Alabama and took it to Las Vegas and 2 local RV parks. The shower was a great point because I noticed that it did need some caulking around the edges. Thank you.
Yeah. So check that. That really was a good question. Good.
Do you like? We love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I like really good Mexican food. I mean, not that I call it like microwave. You go to so many restaurants and they bring you this food and it's like they just put it in the microwave.
Yep.
Made it a couple days earlier.
Before buying your land, did you check if they have state taxes? Yes, we did. They don't. It's one of the reasons you buy from Tennessee. Right. Our property taxes on this 5 acres will be $400 and change a year.
What about adding the septic field and the water? And
well, there's permits for that, but that's not going to change our taxes. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's
it's good. Like I bought something in Montana once and I returned it to a store in Michigan, and the person said there isn't any sales tax, and I said, "Yep."
Yeah. Speaking of LTV,
are they doing away with the
island bed, the IB?
I don't know.
You said
it was their latest.
It was in their latest
video, but you can't configure it on their website, and it doesn't show the floor plan anymore. We'll have to call up Dean.
You call up Dean.
Call up
Don.
Dean.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that the island bed?
Yeah. It wasn't. They did have a Unity model with it before.
Mm-hmm. I thought they had one in the Wonder, and they said it wasn't real popular, maybe because it wasn't. I don't know how large the bed size was.
I don't know.
But I like the idea of an island bed.
Yeah, I don't know. Christy Fain Anderson.
When you camp up north in the snow, do you have any trouble navigating without 4-wheel drive in your RV?
No, we haven't. And this unit that we're in now has all-wheel drive, and I have not needed. It may kick in, but we have not needed anything heavier than that. And our sprinters that we did have one sprinter for 1 year that we were using that did have 4-wheel drive, and we went up there and we didn't really need it either because these things are so heavy. These RVs are very heavy.
Out in Wisconsin, sorry, Wyoming.
Yeah, we're not climbing hills where you should probably put on, and we don't put on snow tires.
Or the chains.
Or chains. That was sometimes you have to have those out west to go on, but it goes ahead. And here's somebody asking, in the way of the Tampa show.
We are.
Paul will be there. Again, I'm going to go over that schedule one more time for those of you going to Tampa. That reason we're here is we're just outside of there. We'll be over there actually tomorrow, and we'll be camped on the grounds for the rest of the week. Wednesday, which is the day the show opens to the public, we're doing one appearance 3 to 5 p.m. At the Battleborn Batteries booth A69.
It's in the next day. There's an 11 to 1.
3 to 5 p.m. Wednesday, January 19th, Battleborn Batteries booth A69, and then on Tuesday we have 2 appearances. 2, right? Mm-hmm. We've got one at 11 to 1, and that is at RV Life booths 231, 232, and then our regular meetup that we've been talking about is at the
2 to 4.
2 to 4 on Thursday. So 3 of them, and we'll be there. So we hope to meet many of you. So with that, we are out of here. I hope this connection worked okay, and I hope wherever you are, if you're in that bad weather, that you are doing well. Keep everything locked up and be careful going out in the snow and the cold. Somebody had one more comment more about the Mexican. Oh, look at this. I wonder how she does that.
Easy to make and great to take on the road. Let's share the recipe with everybody.
Well, how about if she shares it with you and we try it?
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. I always said that we should have, I don't want to compile the book, but favorite recipes that everybody camps with, and put their name and the state they're from and their favorite take-along recipe. I think that'd be fun.
That really would be fun.
That would be fun.
Because some places
all these years of experience, everybody out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good recipes you folks have out there. Easy, good recipes.
Well, thank you guys so much. We had a great time being with you. We will look forward to meeting as many of you can at the show. We'll be hanging out there. You'll see us. Tuesday is Industry Day, and that's our busy day. That's when we shoot most of the RVs because the public's not there. We can get in and out easier. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're doing all those appearances. And so we'll hang around.
Oh, that's how loud Bo barks. And if you saw us jump, we do that in the middle of the night. I mean, he barks.
Somebody must have.
He's not. Somebody's walking their dog.
Well, or in our neighbors that are all 3 feet away from us here.
We're going to get kicked out, Bo. You want to go stay at Walmart? Do you want to go to Walmart? I thought so.
I think Bo wants to go back to the UP.
He does.
Yeah, he does. So thank you guys so much for putting up with all of our noise here this evening. I'm looking to make sure I can close it out all right. We miss you, Phyllis. If you're watching this, Phyllis usually helps with all those questions, and we're able to kind of just go through and take care of it. Bo's going to bark again, so we better get out, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you down the road, and as Jennifer says,
happy trails.